Hello and welcome to our Shopping Sherlock Business Overview. My name's Karen Parsons and I want to thank you for joining us tonight wherever you are all around the world, whether it's evening, morning, or afternoon. We are glad each one of you has taken time to join us. If you like saving both time and money, you're going to find the greatest tool to do both this evening. And if you're interested in earning substantial residual income by helping other people save money, just keep listening. It's my pleasure to be able to introduce to you our main speaker, Chuck Williams. Chuck is the very first Diamond Global Power affiliate with our company. He's the top leader here in the United States, and he's expanding his team all around the world. Chuck's been a top leader in our industry for over 20 years and has been a tremendous business coach for so many successful individuals. I've never met anyone else with such a passion to help other people succeed. He's a leader full of integrity and enthusiasm, and I really appreciate his friendship. And I'm glad to have the privilege to be able to introduce him to you this evening. Please be sure to listen closely because he's got tremendous information to share with each one of us. Chuck, thanks for taking time to speak with us tonight.
My absolute pleasure, Karen, and stick around. I want to get back to you when we talk about saving stories. Not only is Karen building a huge organization around the world, but she's also one of the top trainers when it comes to actually using the product, saving money, saving time. So we're going to come back to her for a few of those stories. Just, ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity that you've been looking for is right here in front of your nose if you're watching this on a computer screen. The internet is not a fad. It is absolutely a platform for evolution in communication, commerce, and culture. Even the fact that right now we have people around the world listening to this webinar is just one of many, many examples of the way the internet is changing the way business is done and the way people live their lives. And it's no secret that there's a lot of people making a lot of money on the internet. We've all heard stories of people who become billionaires on the internet. Well, I'm here to tell you there's going to become a lot of people making hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands and even millions with the Shopping Sherlock. And that's what we're here to talk to you about tonight. It is the next giant web innovation, and we've just become a mobile company. That's right. September 20th, 2014, we launched the mobile app. It's the Sherlock mobile app. Our CEO, Michael Wyatt, we're going to talk more about him in just a minute, but his vision is for the Shopping Sherlock to have the best mobile app in the network marketing space in the world. We're just wrapping up our beta test. In fact, we just have the latest changes sent in to both Apple and Google Play Store, and it'll be just a matter of days until those changes will be implemented, and we'll be off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Your timing, seeing this presentation, is absolutely wonderful because this time of year, people are starting to think about Christmas shopping and buying more than usual. Retail stores make the bulk of their revenue this time of year, and now we have an opportunity with the Shopping Sherlock to help people around the world save money. That's what we do. We help people save time and money. Now, online sales in 2013 was a record-breaking $1.3 trillion. That's awesome in and of itself, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you roll back just 10 years to 2003, online sales e-commerce was only $55 billion. I want you to think for just a minute about what that means in terms of growth. In a decade, 10 years, from $55 billion to $1.3 trillion. And if that wasn't enough this year, 2014, we're looking at $1.7 trillion. And in the next 5 years, it's predicted that online sales will reach $5 trillion. Well, what's that mean to you and me? The Shopping Sherlock is a tool that helps people save time and money, so people that are doing online sales, e-commerce, they're going to want to know about this great innovation. Last year, our first full year in business, 2013, we had our search button on the Sherlock hit 5.6 million times. Now, that's a huge number, but that was before our mobile app. We believe we'll be 5.6 million hits per month in the very near future. And then it won't be long after that. It'll be that many per week, and then that many per day. Eventually, 5.6 million hits per hour, and then I'm telling you, someday even per minute. That is the kind of growth you can have on the internet. And it takes an important person to lead the charge when you're going into becoming a billion-dollar legacy company, and that's what we have in Michael Wyatt. He has the perfect combination of experience and expertise in a couple different industries. Three that come to mind immediately. Number one, the internet space itself. He's been involved in the internet space since 1994. He's owned several companies, made millions of dollars, and he's also been involved in the network marketing space. Those two combined are his passion, his legacy. He wants to create a company, and he has with the Shopping Sherlock, that combines the best of both worlds. The internet, no products to inventory or store, nothing to buy to sell to your neighbors. We give away a free product, and we make money doing it because of the beauty of the internet. And then through the power of network marketing, we're able to leverage that by teaching other people to do the same thing, and fortunes are already being made, and we're just getting started. One of our shareholders is a lady by the name of Laurel Langmeyer. She's known throughout the world as the Millionaire Maker. She's a 5-time best-selling author. She was also featured in a film called The Secret. She helps people around the world learn how to become entrepreneurs, how to own their own business, how to create cash machines. And she's been quoted as saying that the Shopping Sherlock is the best vehicle for people to do that she's ever seen for the masses. That's exciting. She's not only a shareholder in our company, she's also an affiliate, and a global power affiliate at that. We'll talk more about what a global power affiliate means in just a couple minutes here. But right now you're probably thinking, well, that's great. I'm excited about being in front of this trend, but what does it mean? What's a Shopping Sherlock? What's it do? Well, if you go to Google and you search a product, you're going to more than likely get millions of hits. This iPad, for example, has 400 million hits. Who's going to take the time to go through the thousands of pages to look at all those hits? And if you think Google's bringing you the best price, think again. Look at the screen that you're looking at right now. Those prices are there based on sponsorships. Who pays Google the most gets the first page of Google, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't believe it, just look. It says right there, sponsored links, both on the right and all across the top of the page. So how do you find the best price? It's a simple tool called the Shopping Sherlock. It helps you save both time and money. Here's an example on our UK Sherlock. This is a global international business. We have Sherlocks for different areas around the world. This UK example, £299 for this black washing machine. The same exact color and washing machine for £239 using the Shopping Sherlock. £60 savings, that's 20%. Here's an example on the US Sherlock. A golf driver for $479.99. The same exact driver for $149.99. That's a $330 savings. Ladies and gentlemen, that's more than the cost of starting your own business with a Shopping Sherlock. Get excited. You can literally save enough to start your own business with a Shopping Sherlock. Well, let's take a couple minutes here. We have a all-star lineup tonight, and I've got 5 people that are going to be sharing things with you off and on throughout the call. We've got a training immediately following this presentation that you don't want to miss. Get out your pen and paper. In fact, I recommend if you got time, there's still a couple seats left on the webinar. Call a couple people on your team and say, hey, are you on the webinar? It's going to be an all-star training tonight. But before we get to that, let's go to 2 all-star shoppers. Let's go back to Karen Parsons from Delaware. I mentioned earlier, she's building a huge team. She's got the #1 fastest growing, largest organization in the Sherlock in Africa. We are so proud to have her on the webinar tonight. She's going to share a couple of her favorite saving stories. Karen, back to you, ma'am. Karen, let's make sure you're unmuted.
Thank you, Chuck. It helps when you unmute. Thank you so much. You know, I really am thrilled to be able to share the savings that we can get, because no matter what you're looking for, I put everything through the Sherlock. I used to shop online and take hours, but now very quickly I can find office supplies, household goods, electronics, gifts, airline tickets, daily deals, and I save several $100s every month just on the typical things we're going to buy anyway. One of the things that I was tickled with was a friend needed to get a Samsung Galaxy Note 8-inch tablet with 16 gigabytes in it, and in the local store it was $399. But I Sherlocked it, and I found really great deals and ended up getting the same brand new Galaxy Note for $199 including shipping. So I saved $200 on it. I love sharing about batteries, because how many of us need batteries, and they are so expensive these days. I needed one for my Canon camera. Cost $59.99 from the Canon website, but I Sherlocked it and I got 3 batteries for $7.99. It's great. I've always got a spare, and I paid under $3 per battery instead of $60 for one. One of the things I really like is the daily deals. I get almost all my meals now for under 50%, at least 50% off. I recently got airport parking at about half price and got some museum tickets at half price. So wherever you're going, whatever town you're going to, definitely check the daily deals first, because it's amazing what you can find. And I'll tell you, Chuck, this Sherlock really is a one-stop shop for all the best deals. Thanks so much, Chuck.
Hey, Karen, real quick, share the story about the toothbrush with our audience. Many of them haven't heard this. This is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Karen, go ahead.
I'm part of a ministry that's called Operation Christmas Child. We pack shoe boxes full of necessities and school supplies for orphans or children who are in really great need around the world, just to let them know that God loves them and that we care about them. Last fall, we needed 5,000 toothbrushes, and I went ahead and put it in the Sherlock. We ended up getting toothbrushes, instead of about $1 a piece for good ones, we ended up spending 20 cents each. And when you times that by 5,000, that's a lot of savings. This year we needed 7,000. Got the same great deal through the same company, saved tremendous amounts of money, and we have a number of local organizations that are doing the same thing now. So we've been able to put that money toward other supplies for the children, and it's been such a tremendous savings. Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, Karen. Great story. Now, she talked about her personal savings. She talked about savings for a ministry she's involved in. Let's go to Benton, Illinois. We've got Robin Fraley on the line. Robin has become the queen of savings, ladies and gentlemen. She has more stories than we have time tonight. So, Robin, if you just share maybe 2 or 3 of your favorite saving stories, we'd love to hear from you. Robin Fraley.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Chuck. I'm like Karen. I just will never lose the excitement that I have every time I go to this website. I am absolutely amazed every time I go to look things up because of the money that I can save. But I've been doing some Christmas shopping, and I found some bracelets for my daughter-in-laws and my daughter. And they're Michael Kors bracelets. The retail price was $95 a bracelet. I found them on Sherlock for $4.67. That's a savings of $90.33, a 95% savings. So for one, I would have paid $95. Now I can order 3 and get them for $15 from one, and a retail store would have cost me $95. Then I got the necklace to go with it. The necklace retails for $225 retail. The Sherlock price was $14.99. So I can get all 3 necklaces for $45, and one in the retail store would have cost me $225. Excuse me, a 93% savings. Then my husband's Christmas present, he wanted me to look up a tailor-made SLDR 460 driver, and I found it for $329. And when I was looking to see if I could find it for cheaper than that, well, it was like around $400 originally, and I found it for $329 was the cheapest I could find it. All of a sudden, this popped up, and I found the whole tailor-made SLDR set, which included the 460 driver, the 3 and the 5 wood, the speed blade irons, and the putter, all with graphite shafts, everything but the bag it has, for $429.99. $100 more than just the driver would have cost alone. So that's what he's getting for Christmas. And there's one other thing, if I have time, I'd like to share. I had to go to the doctor this morning, and the one thing I like about Sherlock is that it works anywhere. And I mean, this just absolutely proves that. And I saw the PA, and she came in and she was telling me about, I don't even know how this got started, but something that she did online and how she loved to shop online and all that. And she was telling me about this little business that she had with the necklaces that she sells. And I said, well, I have a business online too. And I told her about it, and she got so excited. And I told her about the phone app, and she didn't have her phone with her, but she said, let me go get my phone real fast. So she ran out of the room, got her phone, came right back. She downloaded the mobile app while I was in her office. I have a new customer, and I think someone who may be interested enough to become an affiliate. So I mean, I didn't feel good this morning, but I walked out of that office with a smile on my face. It was amazing. Back to you, Chuck.
Awesome, Robin. Hey, before you leave, we've heard about saving as an individual. We've heard about saving as a ministry. Tell us about your husband's business and how much you've been able to save his business just basically getting started with using the Shopping Sherlock.
you know what, I don't have the latest one here with me, but we had initially saved him, like he was spending $300 a month on the Hewlett-Packard 950, 951 XL cartridges, ink cartridges. I found them for $26.80, so the amount they needed for $26.80 a month instead of the $300, but then found it again for $14 or $15 a month instead of the $300 per month. So he was spending $3,600 a year just on those, and I don't know what the price is now because I don't have that right in front of me. But then on the large laser cartridges, he was spending $185 on those. We found them initially $24.75 for one, but then when we went back again to order, we found them for $39.99 for two. And so initially we were saving him $3,800, a little more than $3,800, which was an 85% savings for the year. Now we're saving him, well, around $4,500 a year, which was a 90% savings just on paper and the ink cartridges that he needed for his business. So, I mean, he's completely sold on this, too. He loves it.
Great job, Robin. Really appreciate you sharing that. I hope you get feeling better. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about individuals saving money. You've heard about people saving money for ministries. You've heard about people saving money for businesses. The Shopping Sherlock works for everybody. It's amazing. Our job as an affiliate is just simply to give these Sherlocks away. So what are some of the benefits of being an affiliate? Let's talk about that for a minute. You become an affiliate, you purchase your system for $249 one time, and then it's a low monthly subscription of $34.95 monthly. We simply share the product with others. As they benefit, so do we, because we earn what's called usage income. That's right. You give away free Sherlocks. As people use those free Sherlocks, we earn usage income. Last month, it was $2.20 per active Sherlock given away. You name your own check there. Just give away more Sherlocks, make more money. It's that easy. Now, I'm about to shift into team building, but you don't have to build a team in order to earn that usage income. That's one of the unique things about our business. You can seriously give away our product and earn money without doing anything else. But most people, they get so excited about savings, they want to share the opportunity also. And if you do, every 2 people that purchase the Sherlock system on your website earns you $100. There's no limit to how many of those $100 bonuses you can have. In fact, both Karen and Robin, the 2 ladies you just heard from, have both earned about a dozen of those. Maybe not quite a dozen, 10 to 12, I think. So it's very easy. You can earn as many of those $100 bonuses as you want. I know I've earned about 50 of those. Now, every time that you have 2 Sherlock systems sold on your right team and 2 Sherlock systems sold on your left team, you make $50. Let me take just a minute to explain this. We've been spending the whole time talking about the product and savings. Let's take just a minute to talk about the opportunity here. All of us have only 2 teams, a right team and a left team. And as you start to make your personal sales, you put those people on your right or left, or let the computer automatically do it for you. But what's really exciting about that is as people above you and as people on your team make sales that fall on your right and left team, all those count for this bonus too. So this is not just by your own production. It's like Jay Balgetti used to say, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people than 100% of my own effort any day. That's what the Sherlock allows you to do with our network marketing component. And so as your 2 teams start to grow globally around the world, and as they grow through depth, infinite depth, every time there's 2 Sherlock systems sold on your right team and 2 on your left team, no matter who makes the sales, you make $50. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll keep you up at night if you understand. That's exciting. Every night when I lay my head down and go to sleep, I wake up in the morning and I have made money, and you can too. Now, the residual component of this is awesome. There's more than just one residual component. The first is obvious. It's usage. You give the Sherlock away. Do you think the ladies you heard from tonight are ever going to quit using the Sherlock? No way. And anybody that understands the value of the Shopping Sherlock is going to want to use it month after month to save the maximum they can. It's free, ladies and gentlemen. For sure they're going to want to use it. Now that creates usage income that's residual. But we also have residual income through our compensation plan. The same 2 teams that generate those $50 cycle bonuses on new sales create $10 cycle bonuses as those people on your right and left team pay their small monthly fee of $34.95. 2 people on the right pay the $34.95, 2 people on the left pay the $34.95, and you make $10. I want you to imagine with me just for a minute how big those 2 teams can get over time. Now, there are no guarantees here. It's all based on your individual effort. But think about this for a minute. if you had 200 people on your right team and 200 people on your left team, all giving away Sherlocks, using the Sherlock to advertise other products and services, making money on a monthly basis from the usage income, 200 people on the right and 200 people on the left would net you $1,000 a month just from this one way of making money right here, and there's a total of 9 with more to come. Yeah, I spilled the beans a little bit. More ways to make money to come. Michael Weeder is always looking for ways to help affiliates make more money faster. This gets exciting, ladies and gentlemen. So, your two teams, the right team and the left team, 200 on the right, 200 on the left, that's 1,000. What if you had 2,000 people on the right and 2,000 people on the left? 10,000 monthly just from this one way of making money right here. Now, do you think if you built a team of 2,000 on the right and 2,000 on the left with the help of many, many other people, that eventually it could grow to 20,000 on the right and 20,000 on the left? I think so. Yes, we'll let you do the math on that. Every 2 and 2 down to infinity pays you $10, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some gentlemen who are going to speak in here in a little bit that have made a lot of money in this industry. I want to turn it over to Brandon Ivey in Los Angeles real quick to go through this ladder of success. Brandon is one of our top affiliates on the team. He is a global power affiliate out of Los Angeles, California area. He has a fast-growing team around the world. Brandon, would you please take us through the ladder of success, please, and bring it back to me?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Chuck, and great presentation. Now, when we get started with the Sherlock, we are all an affiliate. And as an affiliate, you can earn an income by signing up and giving away the Sherlock app and downloading the app. So every time an active user is using it, you get paid. Right now, as Chuck says, about $2.20 per Sherlock you give away. The first position you get promoted to is called Star Affiliate. You must do 2 Sherlock system sales and have 5 Sherlock customers. You're now going to be a Star Affiliate, which now allows you to get paid on the $50 and the $10 cycles, as Chuck was just mentioning. And that, again, goes down through infinity. Just from hitting the first position in the company, you get paid through infinity. The next position is called Power Affiliate. As a Power Affiliate, you must personally do 4 Sherlock system sales and have 10 personal Sherlock customers. If you do this in your first 15 days of your first sale, you're going to earn a $200 bonus. You can earn up to $2,000 a week on the $50 and the $10 cycles, but you're now going to get a 20% check match on the people you personally enrolled, all the Sherlock customers that they acquire. You get 20% on customers you didn't even sign up. The next position is a game changer position. This position is called Global Affiliate. You must help 12 people become a power just like you. Have 20 Sherlock customers. If you do this in your first 180 days, you're going to get a $2,000 bonus. Our globals are able to earn up to $20,000 a week on the $50 and the $10 cycles, but you're going to get also a 20% check match on all the $50 and $10 cycles of every single person on your team. So imagine if you had 600 people on your team and you helped them to make $100 a month off the $50 and the $10 cycles. You're going to make $20 per person. That's $12,000 a month on just a 20% check match. What if you had 6,000 people on your team? What if you had 20,000 people on the team? There's no limits. We have people in our company that's earning a 20% check match on thousands of people on their team. And the final bonus of being a global, which is a game changer in our industry, is that you're going to be given equity in the company. See, you're no longer going to be considered an affiliate. You're considered a co-owner of Shopping Sherlock. 2.5% is given to all of the globals. So when this becomes a billion-dollar company, all of the active globals are worth $25 million combined. That's better than a 401k, Social Security, or your savings. And the final position is that called Diamond Affiliate. Diamond is the top position in the company. You have everything that a global has, except you now get a raise. You're going to earn a 30% check match on your entire organization until the next global hits. But when the global hits, you're now going to get a 10% override below all of the globals. So you're either getting a 30 or a 10% check match on your entire organization. And then you're going to be given another 2.5% equity split amongst the diamonds in the company. This is far the best compensation plan structure that I have seen in my career. So with that, right back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Brandon. Great job as always. And ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very important. Now you know we got the best product, the timing and position. We're right in front of major trends. We got great leadership both in the field and at the corporate office with Michael Weeder. We have a phenomenal compensation plan, pays out 68% of all revenue, gets paid out to us affiliates in the field, sharing the product, sharing the opportunity. It's also important you know that we have a system. The Sherlock system is going to help you build your business big, fast, and to last. And that's what we're all looking for. How it works is you make a list, 200 names. Use a memory jogger if you need to, but get a list of 200 names on a piece of paper. And then don't prejudge the people on your list. Just simply give them the free Sherlock. Everybody would want one if they only knew what it does. And then expand on your list daily with new people. Constantly be adding to your list. Pick up the phone. Go visit them in person. Skype them. But do something personal. Don't just do a Facebook blast or an email blast. Those don't work. I tell people that all the time. They still try it. Eventually, if they really want to build a business, they come back and they use the system, and that's one-on-one. Just talking to people, sharing a great opportunity to change their life like it's changed so many other lives, giving them hope again. Now, our system is simple, simple, simple. We keep it that way for duplicatable purposes. Number one, you press the play one video. Step one video tells them in 4.5 minutes about our business model. Step 2 video tells them about our compensation plan, and step 3 is a simple 3-way call. We prefer Skype, but we can still use the old-fashioned phone, but the 3-way call is very, very important. The 3-way call helps answer the questions of your prospect, but more importantly, it adds credibility, and it shows your prospect that they too will have help with the system. So what do you need to do? Just simply say yes. Get back with the person who invites you to this webinar and let them know, yes, I definitely want this product and I want to start using it for my Christmas holiday shopping. Yes, I want to get involved in the business and give other people the Sherlock so I can help them save time and money. And while they're saving time and money, I can be making money. And yes, I want to share this opportunity with others that will do the same so I can leverage and make big income like some of the people on this call tonight. I know I can do it too. Yes. Yes, yes, that's what you want to say to the person who invites you. So right now, it's time for you to get started. Get back with the person who invited you, become an affiliate, and start sharing the Shopping Sherlock today. With that, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a special treat tonight. We're going to shift gears. I do want you to get back with the person who invites you to this webinar and get started. Because if you don't get started, you're not going to have the kind of success we're going to be talking about in the next several minutes. But I have 3 mentors in my life that I've arranged to have on the training tonight with us to just give you a little vision about where we're going and what you can do to position yourself for maximum success. The 3 men you're going to hear from coming up here, they all know that you are in the right place at the right time, but without action, it equals squat. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the first person I want to introduce is Global Power Affiliate Ron Head out of Benton, Illinois. Ron is an icon in this industry. He's somebody I look up to, somebody I go to when I need advice. He has built huge teams in the past, but I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt in my mind, his best days are yet ahead. His lovely wife, Judy. Mr. Ron Head, take a few minutes and share your heart with us.
Well, thanks so much, Chuck. It's so great that everything has kind of fell in place at the right time. And, boy, that's what we talk about a lot in this wonderful industry of relationship marketing. But, you know, Christmas is right around the corner. Our mobile app just came through. Shopping Sherlock, people are saving left and right. Every time you give one away, I've never had anybody come back and say, man, this thing didn't work. You know, it does work. So you can get excited about that. And, Chuck, we're in the beginning stages of a $1 billion online internet-based marketing company. And folks, there was a pretty wise man one day said, hey, in the future there'll be 2 kinds of businesses, those that are online and those that are out of business. And I kind of agree with that, you know. So I am so excited about being at the right place at the right time for once again where we can take this thing and help a lot of people on our teams. And so, folks, you have got to get excited about the perfect timing with a great company and the best team that I've ever seen assemble, all of us working to help each other. And by the way, Chuck, I got my list of 200 down, and I'm starting on it tomorrow morning, and I'm going right down that list. We never want to have people doing something that we don't do ourselves. So we're going to be leading from the front, taking a lot of people with us. We want a lot of people to go along with us. And, you know, the 3 simple rules in life that I teach a lot of people is, number 1, if you don't go after what you want, folks, you're never going to have it. Now, isn't that pretty sharp? Okay? Now, and let me tell you something else. Number two, if you don't ask people to join what you're doing, the answer is always going to be no. What's the worst they can say is no. Okay? Well, you got to know if you don't ask them. Okay? And number three, if you don't step forward, you're always going to be in the exact same place. Shake off all them chains. Shake off all that fear. Get out there, put a big smile on your face, and remember that we have a global and digital company, and we are highly residual here at Shopping Sherlock. So I'm telling my people, hey, let's learn to live, laugh, love, and leave our families a legacy, Chuck. Looking forward to being with you this week, bud.
Same here, Ron. And leaders lead, ladies and gentlemen. They lead by example. That's exactly what Ron's doing. That's what I'm doing. Last week, I put my list of 200 people together, and I'm going through on a daily basis, calling people, giving them a free Sherlock, and giving them the opportunity to change their life, but even more importantly, the lives of people they love. Speaking of a man who's changing lives, Mr. Willie Davis is a global power athlete out of the Philippines. It's Monday morning in the Philippines. It's Sunday night here in St. Louis, Missouri. Let's go across the big pond to Willie Davis. Willie, I am loving your new book. In fact, I just put a copy of it in my bag here because next time I'm together with Mark Levesque, I'm going to make sure he gets one. How I Beat the Money Game, What You Don't Know Can Hurt You by Willie Davis. This proud author is one of our global power athletes, one of our top leaders in the Philippines. Mr. Davis, take it away. Look forward to hearing from you tonight.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, teammates, Ron and Brandon and Karen, Sherry, Mark, and, of course, Chuck. Thanks, everybody, for being on my team. This is an all-star team. I'm a happy camper. I got my list of 200 names here sitting in front of me, and I'm following the team. I kind of like using analogies. And I kind of see Shopping Sherlock in the team I'm playing on. I got an outstanding coach. I got some fullbacks in front of me, and I'm the halfback, and I'm just going to run in the hole behind them. So they're taking the lead. They call the play. I'm just going to get on board with it and just go all the way to the top with this thing. So here in the Philippines, it's a lot of exciting things happening right now. Global Pete Hamby is on his way here. He's in South Africa right now. He'll be here on Wednesday, and he's going to be doing some training with my team. We're looking for a whole lot of exciting things to come out of that. Shopping Sherlock as a company, can you make money? Yes, you can. Is it a family business? Yes, it is. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And there are just so many people on this team that I just want to give credit to. One of them is Mr. Brandon Ivey. He's about half my age, but he has a lot of wisdom on his shoulders, and I really thank him for the leadership that he's displaying here in Shopping Sherlock. In fact, I had a conversation with him today. We were emailing each other, and I sent him this article that Mr. Weeder shared with me, and it's saying that in the Chinese e-commerce, you think about Alibaba and JD. But Amazon is now entering into the Chinese market with their same-day delivery. And so I'm saying, man, the competition is heating up all over the world, at China especially. So I wrote back to Brandon and I says, you know what we've got? The competition between the giants is occurring, and it's going to create an explosion for Shopping Sherlock. And they're all competing for the same traffic, and you know what? We're going to furnish it for them. Okay, with that, Chuck, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Thank you, everybody, so much. If you're not a part of Shopping Sherlock, make sure you get on board, get positioned, and God bless everybody.
Willie Davis, you can't stop that quick. I'm writing notes as fast as you're talking, brother. Great stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've got another phenomenal leader. This is my spiritual mentor, and he's also one of my business coaches. He and I meet on a regular basis. Love this guy. You're going to get some golden nuggets tonight. I know what he's going to share. Get out your pen and paper. Global Power Affiliate, Mark Levesque. Mark, take it away.
Well, thank you, Chuck, and welcome, everyone. It's great to be here. You know, I wanted to share a little bit. I've talked about this briefly in the past, but I'm reading a book right now by a gentleman named Simon Sinek. I was talking to a business leader in my community, and he asked me if I'd ever heard the TED Talk by Simon Sinek, and I hadn't, because I was talking about the importance of why, and he he said, you know, if you haven't heard his TED Talk, you might like to, because he really has pioneered new thinking and really important thinking in the area of starting with why. And you can go online, you can go on YouTube, you can see his 18-minute TED Talk. He's got several other talks. There's been over 3 million people that have viewed that talk. So it's a seminal talk, and it is key, and it's very important. It can help us understand really the foundation of our business and really what drives us to succeed. And so starting with why is the name of his book. You know, when you talk about a business opportunity, you talk about the what, the how, and the why. You know, like making the calls and the list, that's the how. The what is the app itself, but the why is all important. And there's basically 2 whys going on that you need to answer for yourself. The first why is why, what drives you to do something different than you've been doing before? What is the why of doing a business that might be different than going 9 to 5 like everyone else? You need to know that why and keep that why in your mind. And if you're leading a team, we need to know the why of each member of our team, because when they get discouraged, we always bring it back to why. Because if you really know your why, you can overcome any obstacle. If the why is bigger than your obstacle, you can climb any obstacle. So we're going to talk about 2 whys today. We're going to talk about the why, our personal why, that drives our personal individual business and motivates us to do what other people aren't doing. We want to do what other people won't do or can't do, so that when we reach a point where we are successful, we'll have what they don't have. And that have is when we've satisfied our why. So I don't know what your personal why is, but there's also a why to why the Sherlock. So we're going to talk about both of those. So the first why is your personal why. So why the Sherlock? Why? You know, for some people it's because of debt. You know, I know people that have tremendous debt on their credit cards. High interest debt will eat us alive. Other people have children that they need to put through college in the future. Or other people are preparing for retirement. Or we need a new car. Or we are tired of working 9 to 5. You know, the 9 to 5 grind can get old, doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know, you're building someone else's why if you're working for them. You know, your why, what are you doing to build your why, your personal why? And so what is your why? You need to know that, because we have to keep reminding ourselves what our why is, so that we know why we're doing the business, so that we can keep doing the how and the what to be successful. The why becomes the gasoline. The why becomes the energy that enables us to be successful. So know your why. My personal why was to become free from a 9 to 5 type check, from having to trade my time for money, and to prepare for retirement, and to be able to do what I want with my time. And so to free myself from the employee environment that I was in with a nonprofit at the time. Before that I was with a corporation, but I was still trading time for money. I was still living check to check. So one of the things you have to ask yourself is, if I keep doing, let's say that I've got a credit card debt that I need to retire, or I have children that need to go to college, whatever your why is, if we haven't achieved our why yet, and we're not doing something differently to achieve our why, how are we going to achieve it? We have to do something different. If we keep doing the same thing over and over, we're not going to get different results. Remember, Einstein said that the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again, thinking we're going to get a different result. That's why the why is so important, because it starts to point us in a different direction, so we start doing things differently so that we achieve different results. And so that's why it's so important to know our why. But there's also a why to the shopping Sherlock. You see, why the Sherlock for a business? And there's a number of reasons and why the Sherlock's so important. But let's take an example. Simon Sinek uses this a lot in his book and in his YouTube talks. He talks about computer companies. And you think about the main computer companies. You think about Dell, you think about Hewlett Packard, you think of Microsoft, and you think about Apple. Of the 4 or 5 main computer companies, which one gets the most customer loyalty? You know, it's Apple. Everyone will say Apple, because Apple users it's almost like Apple becomes part of them. And why is that? Because Apple's different. Apple does not talk about itself like a computer company like Dell or Hewlett Packard do. Apple talks about challenging the status quo. That's their why. Apple starts with why. The other computer companies start with what. Yeah, we're computer companies. Apple says we think different. See, Apple includes its customers in with itself in challenging the status quo, in being different and being unique. Apple includes its customers. That is so unique. And what's so unique about, there are shopping apps out there. There's Red Laser, there's other apps. But what's really unique about the Shopping Sherlock is it includes us in the business. We're part of the business, and we're challenging the status quo because every online business uses us. Amazon uses us. eBay uses us. Facebook uses us. They don't include us. The Shopping Sherlock includes us. So one of the whys of the Shopping Sherlock is we're included in this massive transition. Chuck talked about this transition. So did Ron Head. We're all talking about this transition of the economy going from bricks and mortar online. I mean, $5 trillion by 2020. I mean, it's going to be a massive change. And mobile is growing faster than e-commerce ever did. And so here we are with a mobile app, but it's not just the Shopping Sherlock's mobile app, but I get to use and save money with like other things, like Amazon's and eBay's and all their apps. I get to be part of this. I get to be an affiliate, and I get to bring other people on as affiliates. Amazon doesn't let an affiliate bring other affiliates on, but the Shopping Sherlock does. You see, the Shopping Sherlock is including all of us in the business. We can be part of the business. We can be business owners. We can have a legitimate online and mobile business with a tremendous app that is really high quality. We just got, when the mobile app got introduced for the Sherlock, we were included even more. When I go shopping with my wife at the mall, I can be building my usage with my own app on my own phone by scanning barcodes wherever I go. I'm building usage. I mean, it's so incredible the opportunity we have here to be included in a massive transition of wealth from the physical economy into the online economy. But even more so, I'm included. I'm part of it, and I can help other people make the transition, which is a big part of my why as well. So know your why. Our why is whatever drives you into this business. Know that this is the right app and the right online technology because we're all included. And then we know our how because we share this with other individuals, both the app and the business. And the what is the tremendous benefits that people see in saving money, and when they save money, we benefit. So you're in the right place at the right time with the right why, the right how, and the right what. And so at this point, I would really like to congratulate you on being part of this because this is really the place to be. And I'd like to turn the call over to my mentor in the business, Chuck Williams. Chuck?
Wow, shouldn't do this on a Sunday night. I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight. Great job, everybody that participated. Let's wrap it up real quick for the brand new person. What do you need to do to succeed? I recommend you go to teamofhope.com. When you get a chance, watch these videos across the top here. But I want you to scroll down to number 2 here where it talks about getting started right. Getting started right. Come down and click on this blog, Getting Started Right. You'll notice we've got a calendar of events. Brandon Ivy, myself, we have combined for a great schedule of events to plug you and your international team into. Right here, we've got a Getting Started Right training that Sherry Tabb, one of our top leaders, did with me just this past week. Click on this and you can watch the recording of the Getting Started Right. And then you basically just go through the steps as a brand new person. You'll notice the number 1 key to success is exactly what Mark Levesque talked about tonight. Know your why and write it down. Number 2, you heard Ron Head and myself both talk about this list of 200-plus people. We're doing it. We're leading by example. We're going out and putting new people into our business. That's number 2 here. Number 3, contact and invite the preliminary interview. You're simply going to go through a process of just getting people to watch your videos, step 1, step 2, step 3. So once you've done the preliminary invitation interview, you've contacted them, invite them, the system tour is next. Let me show you how easy that is. When we talk about this video 1, we're talking about taking them to your Sherlock site. So it's myshoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. This marketing system could easily sell for $29, $39, $49 a month. It's free, just like the Shopping Sherlock. It's included in your purchase of the Sherlock system. It's part of the Sherlock system. It's a phenomenal marketing system. You get to use it. myshoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. The prospect will watch this 93-second video about our mobile app primarily, and then if they're interested, they're going to put their first name, last name, email, phone number, and hit submit. Once they hit submit, it's going to take them to a step 1 video. This is the step 1 video we're talking about in our system. It's about a 4.5-minute overview of the program. After the step 1 video, down at the bottom, they click where it says Learn to Earn. Click here. That's going to take them to the step 2 video, which is a short 3.5-minute video about how we get paid as affiliates. phenomenal. Once they've watched this, it's still less than 10 minutes. They come down, they click on the bottom where it says click here for the free product and or become an affiliate. They click on that button, it's going to take them to step 3. At step 3, you're either signing up a new customer, a new affiliate, or you're doing that 3-way call with your success coach. Even if you sign up the brand new prospect, you still want to do a call with your success coach, but instead of answering questions, now you're just welcoming them to the team. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that simple here at Shopping Sherlock. Again, go to teamofhope.com, and all this is right there for you under number 2, the Getting Started Right tab. I want to thank all of our guests tonight. I want to thank you for listening in. Ladies and gentlemen, your timing is impeccable. October 2014, just a few days ago, we ended our best month ever, and it'll also be our worst month ever from now on, because every month we're growing, ladies and gentlemen, and we have not even hit hyper growth yet. It's been good, strong, steady growth, but now we're on the verge with a new mobile app of going into hyper growth. Your timing is perfect. Just make your list and do what you need to do to be part of the team, just like Willie Davis mentioned. God bless you. There is plenty of room at the top. Come join us. We want you to succeed. Good night, everybody.